Feeling stiff from sitting too long? Let's shake that off with some desk yoga. I'm Hannah, your yoga guide with a decade of experience. All you need is a bit of space all around your fixed, firm chair. We'll start with some dynamic moves to get the blood flowing, and then wind down with some soothing stretches. Go ahead and sit tall on your sturdy chair, and then bring the palms to face down on the thighs. Feel into that sensation of touch, the weight of the palm, and perhaps the warmth of your palm touching your thigh. When you're ready, and if it's comfortable to do so, close down the eyes. Otherwise, keep the gaze low and still. Inhaling through the nose. And sigh the breath away through the mouth. In through the nose. And away through the mouth. In through the nose. And away through the mouth. Go ahead and blink open those eyes. And then start to lift the shoulders up towards the ears and actually let them drop down. You're going to do that a few more times. Lift up, inhaling, out. So we're going to do that with the rhythm of our breath. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it quite sharply out through the mouth. Three more times. And then just breathe with ease. If you wanted to, you could actually let the arms dangle beside the body now. If it feels comfortable to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, continue to do that, but slow and steady. Otherwise, just through the nose, in and out. Just noticing energy settle in the fingers, perhaps in the toes, moving through the physical body. And then gently open the eyes. And I'm going to start to bring left arm forwards. I'll be a mirror opposite to you. Left arm reaches forwards and encourage the shoulder to draw forwards. And as that shoulder draws forwards, encourage the opposite shoulder, the right shoulder, to peel back. And then just let yourself come back to center. And it might be that you notice that you need to, I'm just going for it on the second side. It might be that you notice that you need to come a little further forwards on your chair or a little further back. Just sort of feel into your own balance here and then relax. So just in your own sort of time and breath work, reach one arm forwards and see if you can think about the shoulders working in opposite directions from one another. I'm not really going to cue your breath and the movement particularly in any way. Just see if you can start to create your own steady rhythm here. Don't worry if the movement is not perfectly smooth. In fact, could you be curious as to how one side moves perhaps over the other, or it could be just one time that you do it, it feels very different to the other. Seeing if we can keep this sort of open plane through the heart space, and one shoulder is dragging forwards and it encourages the other to draw back. So I'm seeing if I can keep my knees level, they aren't moving, the hips are not moving, and also the nose and the gaze is straight forward, so I'm not turning the gaze as I do this, and I'm not trying to angle the hips as I do this, right? We're seeing if we can keep the trunk, or our seat of the trunk being the middle of the body, the seat of our trunk is really stable and steady. So I'm going to pick up a little pace here, and it could be that you imagine that you're a kid pretending to be a trained, I was going to say a trained driver. A trained driver wouldn't do this, but we're pretending to be a train or a locomotive with our upper body here. I'm thinking about inhaling as I reach one arm forwards. That sort of feels natural to me. It means that my breath has sped up. Now, depending a little bit on the height of the back of your chair, I know that it's going to be a bit of an issue for me, but the next time that I open up, I'm going to open up through both arms and pause this time. Now, as I did that, I noticed straight away that one hip started to drag back and one hip started to drag forwards. See if you can stay open and now bring your hips back to alignment so both hip bones are at the same level, both knees are at the same level. You haven't brought one further forwards than the other. And that might mean you don't go as deep into your twist, right? Pause here for one more breath. If you want to, you can take the gaze back now. Don't worry about the arms being sort of perfectly straight. I've got a much more bent action through the arms and the elbows here. And then from here, the front hand is going to take the opposite knee. And then the arm that's behind you is going to reach its way diagonally across and forwards. I'm looking underneath that arm. And then I'm going to come to center bowing and take hold opposite hands to both knees. And then I'm going to open up the elbows like a big stop sign or a cactus plant. And then I'm going to open out to the other side that I didn't work. So just see if you can remember which side did you start on. Go to the opposite side of spreading out the arms. And again, as I do this, I notice straight away that the one of my knees drags forwards and the opposite hip drags back on my seat. So I want to see if I can just do some little gentle adjustments there of the sit bones on the chair, the knees. And it might mean that you don't twist quite so deep. Maybe you'll take the gaze back for a breath. And then the front hand takes the opposite knee. And then the hand that's behind you reaches up and diagonally reaches over and forwards, looking underneath that straight arm out in front of you. And then come to center bow, round the spine as you take hold of both knees, and then open up into your cactus plant stop sign. Twist open to the first direction, inhale. Lower the front hand diagonally, take hold of the knee, exhale. Inhale, start to sweep the arm up and over behind you, extend it forwards. Exhale, bow, take hold of opposite knee. Inhale, cactus plant the elbows. And then see if you can work with a rhythm of breath. Open the arms, lower the front hand to opposite knee. Reach the back hand up and over, diagonal, bow. Bow forwards to center, take hold of opposite knees. Lift up through the heart, cactus plant the elbows. Let's do that again. Open up to the first side, twist. Lower the front hand to opposite knee. Reach back hand up and over, diagonal. And then look down, take hold of both knees, bow. Lift up through the heart, open up the elbows. Moving with your own rhythm of breath, twist to the second side. Lower the front hand to opposite knee. Bring the back hand diagonally over, forwards. Look down, take hold of opposite knees. Lift the body to cactus plant. One more time, either side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And your breath might be a different rhythm to mine. That's okay. I know that I've changed mine slightly from the first round. as I guide and glide a little bit more through my movements. Come to center and rest the hands upon your knees. And then from here, you can keep the hands resting on your thighs, or it might be worthwhile taking hold of your chair. We're going to start to lift one knee and the other. So it's like you're walking whilst sitting. Maybe you could imagine that you're on one of those really low sit-down bicycles, or you just got your seat really low on your bike. And is it possible for you to lift the knee without rocking back? So stay really nice and tall. Use your core to stay tall through the heart and the spine. So we're going to change that action a little bit. We're going to lift the knee, extend the leg, bend the knee, lower the foot. Lift the knee, extend the leg, bend the knee, lower the foot. Lift, extend, bend, lower. 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 One more round, and then we'll slightly change that up. Lift, extend, and then take the knee out to the side and tap ankle or the back of your ankle to your shin, and then take the leg out straight, lower the foot. Lift the knee, extend the leg, knee rotates out to the side, hip opens, tap the shin with the back of your heel or ankle. Extend the leg, lower. Lift, extend, bring the ankle to the shin, extend, lower. Lift, extend, shin to... You get the idea. Too many words. Go with the flow. See if you can avoid noticing whether you're leaning back. See if you can be nice and tall. Maybe hands are on the shins, on the thighs. Maybe hands are holding you on your seat. All right. Next time you tap the ankle, maybe you need to reach down and grab the ankle, place it on top of the thigh. Some of you might be able to lift and kick that ankle on top of the thigh. And then start to gently bow forwards. So at this point, we're seeing if we can make things really slow. If you find that you're not managing to get your foot on top of the thigh there, extend the leg that's on the ground and just bring it to the front of the shin or ankle. You might just need to come further forwards. On your chair or your seat, if you have the ability to bow forwards as well, go ahead and do that. You could always hold on to the chair. So whatever variation you're at, see if you can pause there. And you might be quite comfy as you are, not wanting to add anything else on, or we start to twist towards the foot that's in the sky on top of your thigh. And I'm just going to use my hands on the base of that foot to help open the heart out. So I'm going to use one hand, the front shoulder hand is going to be placed to the base of that foot. And then I'm going to see if I can open out through the back arm here. If it feels right, raise the arm up. Maybe even extend the arm forwards. One more breath. And then lift yourself up, lower the arm. Let's go for it on the second side. So you're going to extend the leg out to the side. Maybe you tap the ankle. Maybe you can lift the ankle all the way up. You could always use your hands to help you get here. Remember, other alternate options could be bottom leg is straighter, Maybe you're further forwards on your chair. To begin with, perhaps we're just exploring bowing forwards here. And this might be enough. You do not have to add on. If you feel like you want to add in the twist, start to reach towards the foot that's on top of your thigh. I've used now my front arm. The hand is being placed so that I've got a good grip to begin to peel open even more through the heart. Maybe extend the arm behind you. Perhaps you reach the arm up. If it feels comfy for you, reach the arm up and overhead as you bow forwards as well. And lift yourself up and come back to sit. So at this point, you might want to move your way to settle with your spine against the back of your chair. Maybe you'd like to pause here for at least a minute of stillness. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon. Not only will this keep you up to date with my offerings, but will keep content like Tula being free and accessible to all.